Gears of War 4, we're checking out the Xbox One X enhanced version where you get two choices. The first is a performance that will give you a 60 FPS in campaign and Horde mode, or you can have a visuals, which will give you a 30 FPS at 4K resolution experience and 4K textures. So basically you get to choose between the two. No matter what, multiplayer runs beautifully at 60 FPS as is traditional. You just get the boost of 60 FPS for a couple of modes, and honestly, I love the resolution option. I think this looks stunning in 4K. This is without a doubt the best example of what Xbox One X is capable of. Sure, if you like, the 60 FPS, sure, go ahead. I just find that the 4K option is gorgeous. The way the visuals look, oh yeah, the HDR is also damn impressive in this. This is fantastic. Alright, so I thought it would be best to start things off by showing some campaign and then eventually doing the multiplayer to show that off. So with the 4K visuals, you get gorgeous trees, gorgeous water, gorgeous reflections. It's beautiful. The skybox doesn't move though. I hate that about Gears. It's like, come on guys, you have this beautiful world and the skybox does not move. It's annoying, right? I think it is. But yeah, I think this level kind of really does showcase the visuals in a nice, calm way. Trees move, the grass flickers smoothly. It's beautiful. And you get old man Marcus.
Welcome home, James.
Anyways, we're going to skip that because we're not showing off cutscenes here, and we're going to get right into the actual combat. For those that don't know, Gears of War 4 came out in late 2016 on Xbox One and Windows 10 as a Xbox Play Anywhere game. It really did push the boundaries of graphics, and it continues to do so with the 4K options or the 60 FPS improvement if that is what you'd like. Both versions do get numerous smaller improvements such as draw distance and rendering and smaller tweaks and so forth. You also get the God Rays, which are the intense lighting system. It's supposed to be very realistic. For the most part, or entirely, I am blown away by this update. No matter what you choose, the game looks absolutely fantastic. Personally, I think these 4K graphics really don't have anyone that comes close to challenging them. I was very impressed with the Rise of the Tomb Raider update, but I still think this game really does nail it on all accounts. Whether you're playing single player with your friend, or going online for the multiplayer versus, it looks stunning. Just rolling through this house here. If you don't know about the actual game itself, Gears of War 4 follows a few decades after the end of Gears 3. You now play as Marcus Phoenix's kid, JD, and his group of friends as they deal with the new swarm threat and various kind of run-ins with the cog. Things are a lot different now on the planet of Sarah. The world itself is somewhat falling apart. This causes intense wind flares and lightning bolts that come from the sky to burn everybody alive. These scenes are particularly gorgeous and just absolutely intense looking. Moving in here. I thought this was an absolute excellent next entry in the series. There's also the full Horde mode for those that like to do a PvE scenario. It gets updated with lots of tweaks and options, as does the actual multiplayer, which has received 2 maps a month for a total of 24 additional DLC maps that were free. And this really helped round out the experience. I would have liked to see some new maps in there, but we're not really going over that aspect. It's very much a full Gears of War game and experience, and it's brought to life beautifully in 4K. Now we're going to switch the level now. Alright, so this is a lot later on in the game. This is the 5th act, kind of the opening area. As So we're getting a nice mixture here as the COG are dealing with our faction and the Swarm Menace. We have a cool little firefight here. I thought this was another great level. I mean, I would have maybe chosen the one where you get the beautiful trees and it's all dark and stormy. That one looks nice. Or the wind flare kind of one. But I think this level, it's nice, jumps right into it, and it does look fairly gorgeous as well.
What the hell happened to Jen? Just, I don't know. We'll sort it out later. We need to get to that radio.
Cut in there, get in, and get some killing going on.
You hear that?
Yeah.
And you can see the draw distance, beautiful colors,
Bucketheads are taking on the swarm.
the flowing leaves. It's just beautiful, and it's
I thought
so
I'd be rooting for a bunch
really
of
got a lot of depth to it. I want to say, as far as little content you can see in the world and the thickness of the. Kaboom! I also really love how the gore looks in 4K. You can see it just kind of like gushing everywhere. Chainsaws, just nasty in this version, and it's fantastic. Yeah, I see nice bits of blood popping up. Colors in general just really glow in this one. You're gonna see that a lot with the multiplayer aspect when you show off the jack-o'-lantern heads, because I think the pumpkin mode is currently still raging on, and that is going to look excellent. Knock this thing down. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, well, shall we carry on?
Okay, I think that's all of them. For now.
Then let's head to the radio tower.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Let me with this door, Kate.
Come on, let's get this open.
Jack, rip this door. Alright, and I thought it would also be worthwhile to show off the game in the buttery smooth 60 FPS experience so that you can see a distinct difference, and holy hell is this awesome. I wish we could get it all, you know what I mean? Like, we're at a point where it's close, but wow. Look at how smooth this is. Personally, I love the 4K texture, so that's more for me, but damn if you love frame rate. It's just so buttery. It's like when you play the Ultimate Edition of Gears of War for the first time, and you're like, wow, this game is damn smooth, and I'm just getting that right here with this.
You hear that?
It still looks good. I mean, it's not quite to the level that I was impressed with in the 4K, but damn, everything looks so fluid. You just move so quickly. And the game still does look gorgeous. I mean, even the standard version of this is nice. Boom, there goes your leg. See how the bullets just whip by, all quick-paced. Kate's never run faster to me. He's just insta-down. Alright, we're rolling to multiplayer. This is smooth, but, you know, I want to show off the next part of this. Alright, we're checking out the multiplayer. This is the special pumpkin mode. Personally, I play escalation, but that's way too long for this type of thing. I like the competitive style of escalation. I think it's one of the best modes they've ever released in Gears. That being said, this is a fun mode. Everybody's got pumpkin heads. It uses dodgeball as a template, and it's cool. Immediately, you can see the improvement in textures, lighting, and style. This part of the game looks absolutely fantastic with the 4K. Uh-oh. That's not... Damn you, Swarm Drone, and your amazing throws. These bots are sometimes crazy. So anyways, you get a good look at it. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the best map to really showcase everything off because it's not super sunny and that. But you do get a good look at the texture quality, and it just looks much better on here. I don't know what the guy was hoping to accomplish. And the fierce little kind of pumpkin heads, they look really cool in the HDR options. The character models are also all improved up to 4K, same with the gun skins. They were all future approved. And you can really see that. They've also gotten a pile of updates since the game launched as far as new packs, which you can unlock further characters and items and such to kind of grow your collection. Come on, man. And I do really love how the character models are just absolutely stunning in this. So realistic, so intense. I mean, look at that pumpkin head. When people put a pumpkin head on their face, that's just what it looks like. Exactly like this. But I always like that playing on the Windows 10 version because this will play anywhere. And you could like, I cranked it up to 4K max, and you can see like the reflection in character eyes and stuff. And that kind of detail is present here. You can't really see it because I have a pumpkin on my head. But you get my point that just the fidelity and the quality is crazy when you put it into 4K. And of course you keep that smoothness of the 60 FPS, which is awesome. And I really do think essential for a multiplayer experience. When you're competing against others, you want that smooth frame, and I'm just having a hard time lining this up. Oh, nice shot. Good job, everybody. Good job all around. And I mean, you will see different options and everything as far as, well, I don't want to say options, but you'll see different variety in the different maps and the different types of textures. Kind of the way that the HDR bakes into the levels is really nice and smoothing. Oh, give me a break. Actually, I really thought they were going to keep running. That's why I was going that way to cut them off. They just stopped there. Yeah. I don't know how I'm starting in without my preferred character, even though I joined at the start of the match, but whatever. I'm starting to realize that all the maps in the Halloween map area are dark maps, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Anyways, I should give another look at different types of maps and textures. You can see the blood splatter there. It kind of really goes nicely with the leaves. Ow. Yeah, I've definitely been impressed with the options that are available in Gears of War 4. It's nice that it's not just, you know, one option, I guess, for those that don't have the 4K or like the improved frame rates. Oh, Jesus, that teammate. Okay. So you get a little bit of everything with this. You get that choice. But no matter what, the multiplayer, you know, straight up 60 FPS, solid. Best played in 4K, super sampling like this video is being presented is a great method. If you have a 1080 TV, it's going to look great on there. Oh. Just shoot the guy. Nice, we are pumpkining them. Is that a word? Pumpkining? Pumpkining. Yeah, whatever. You get what I'm saying. But just wow, it looks fantastic. And this is across all the maps, all the items, all the characters. Definitely the best showcase of what the Xbox One X can do for games. And this isn't even exactly, like, it's not even a new release. Just imagine how intense Gears 5 is as they continue to push the graphics and the technology behind it. I wanted to snipe. That guy. Where's he trying to run off to? Yeah, run back to your guys that aren't playing. That's worked out real good for you. But yeah, this is great. It's never been a better time to jump into Gears. The story is somewhat of a restart, you know. You won't really miss anything if you haven't played the other games, which is great. The multiplayer is fantastic. It's streamlined, feels so modern, it's quick. There's the full Horde for those that want multiplayer but don't want to verse other people, because it is, you know, player against the AI. Tons of different waves. The game's constantly updated with new features and changes. And it feels really concurrent, and it always provides a good excuse to come back every weekend when you go and work for new packs or new things, different mode changes. Oh, and the holiday celebrations like this are the best. A lot of fun. I'm really glad it was the pumpkins at this point. Although the bunny ears would have been pretty hilarious, I think. I love the Easter bunny ears. Those ones are just fun. Evil snowman heads, all kinds of stuff. It's wild. That's Gears.